I literally sat up in bed one morning and said to my husband, I'm going to become a warrior. He said, what? What are you even talking about? My name is Lynn Shaw. I am the founder and director of Lynn's Warriors, a nonprofit based in New York City. We do a lot of national work, really to raise awareness, educate, engage communities about all forms of human trafficking and sexual exploitation. You know, about 6 years ago, I was working with a client who was writing a book about domestic violence. And I would work for a publishing house and with a lot of celebrities. And she wanted to get her story out there. So I was assigned to hold her hand, blog with her, just be with her. And as I was doing research and talking with her, I realized a lot of things. First of all, the research intersected with human trafficking, domestic violence, human trafficking, and I couldn't get enough. And especially in the United States, I would come across all these stats and facts, and although I knew about it, I didn't really know about it. So I started talking to her, then I realized, even though she was long divorced, that she was still suffering trauma, brain injury, as well as her 2 adult children. And that led me to say to myself, I have to do something about this. Who will stop me? I will go 24/7, 365. I'm going to form a nonprofit. From that point forward, I said, in their memory, and for everybody out there who can't use their voice, they don't have a voice, I'm going to create change in this world. I'm going to go to my grave, and I'm going to create positivity, and I'm going to put good vibes out there. I'm going to talk about it and just raise awareness and educate people. And that's what I do. And I say, if we affect change in one person, one child, one school, because we go out and speak to schools and community groups and places of worship, we've done our job. We have to focus on one change a day, one positive effect a day. And that's how it fuels me to keep going and to engage other warriors, to you keep going, and that will snowball across all communities, and we will eventually eradicate a lot of what we're discussing about human trafficking. Human trafficking now, I work with a lot of law enforcement, they tell me, because we have different stats and studies, it really is the biggest moneymaker right now, rivaling the drug trade. It is easier to traffic people. More kids especially are vulnerable because they're online. And the predators are online, right? And they're always 10 steps ahead. This is just the reality of law enforcement. And as things change digitally, every single day, nobody can keep up with it. I can't keep up with it. Apps are popping up all over. So there's a lot of money to be made. So the importance here is really trying to just, again, break it down to talking to your child in your home. The biggest accomplishment is when you work with a child and you help that family behind the scenes, whether the child has been a victim of sextortion, drugs. We work with a lot of law enforcement and healthcare as well. So really that education piece, like for us, that's in that home, in that community, that's the success. And then also we're aligned with our state capital. I'm from New York and doing a lot of legislative work, constantly being that voice, carrying for other people in the community that can't do what we do, right? Because it's hard and people don't want to kind of get involved, but they kind of do want to get involved. So if I can carry their messaging, and then on a national level, we're involved in so much bipartisan legislation to create change and safety for kids, whether in real time or online, digital safety. I thought it would be easy, to just jump in because everybody would be interested. And you know what? They're afraid to talk about it or afraid to get involved. What do people do when it's tough? They close the door, they close their eyes. We can't do that. There are a lot of groups that can help, a lot of individuals that will help. Seek them out. It's there for you. A lot of free information. We're all about as much free as we can give you. And on a final note, there's a lot of hope. You know why? Because in the last few years, a lot of good people are stepping up. They're talking about it more. They're forming coalitions. And we are slowly chipping away. And I see the pendulum swinging because the alpha generation, those born in 2010, they are rejecting the phone more. They're going to libraries more. So that gives me hope that this younger generation, they're coming about and they've learned from older siblings, you know what, we're not accepting this. We're not accepting big tech making money off of us. We're going to fight back. And so you know what? The final note is our hashtag, which is community creates change at the Warriors. And that's what it is. It's truly community work creates change.
My name is Rosy Orozco, a former congresswoman from Mexico who fought against the cartels and human trafficking. This year, we are launching the Heroes Wanted campaign, shining a light on extraordinary people fighting in the front lines.
So go to kaleido.charity/heroeswanted, watch their stories to help amplify their impact, and vote for the hero who inspires you the most.